with its arid plains and rocky outcrops, is the kangaroo's kingdom. This harsh yet beautiful environment has shaped the kangaroo's life in extraordinary ways. The scorching sun beats down on the red earth and spinifex grass dominates the landscape. It is a land of extremes where survival depends on adaptation and resilience. The outback is a place of stark beauty with its eucalyptus forests and acacia woodlands. These trees provide some respite from the heat, offering shade to kangaroos and other animals. Water is scarce, found in scattered waterholes that become lifelines during droughts. The outback is a land of resilience where life persists despite the challenges. The changing seasons bring dramatic shifts to the outback. The scorching summers test the limits of endurance, while cooler winters bring some relief. Bushfires, a natural part of the ecosystem, sweep through the land, shaping the vegetation. The outback is a land in constant flux, a dynamic environment that has shaped the evolution of its inhabitants, including the iconic kangaroo. Kangaroos belong to the family called macropods, which means big foot. This family includes a variety of hopping marsupials, but the kangaroos are the most famous. They are divided into 4 species: the red kangaroo, the antilopine kangaroo, the eastern grey kangaroo, and the western grey kangaroo. Each species has unique characteristics that help them thrive in their specific environments. The red kangaroo, the largest of the kangaroos, is an icon of the Australian outback. Males are a striking reddish-brown colour, while females are a more muted blue-grey. Red kangaroos are built for survival in the arid interior, with their powerful legs and long tails providing balance and stability. The antilopine kangaroo, also known as the antilopine wallaroo, inhabits the grassy plains of northern Australia. Their fur has a reddish-tan colour that resembles the coat of an antelope, hence their name. Antilopine kangaroos are known for their incredible speed and agility. The eastern grey kangaroo is found along the eastern coast of Australia, inhabiting a variety of habitats from forests to grasslands. They are generally larger than their western counterparts, with a more robust build. Eastern grey kangaroos are known for their adaptability to different environments. The western grey kangaroo, smaller than the eastern grey, is found in the southern and western parts of Australia. They have a more slender build and a greyish-brown coat. Western grey kangaroos are known for their ability to conserve water in arid environments. Kangaroos are herbivores, meaning their diet consists primarily of plants. They are well suited to the vegetation of the outback, which is often tough and dry. Grasses make up the bulk of their diet, and they are known to graze on a variety of species, including spinifex grass, Mitchell grass, and kangaroo grass. In addition to grasses, kangaroos also consume leaves, flowers, ferns, and even bark. They have specialized digestive systems that allow them to extract nutrients from these fibrous plant materials. Their stomachs are like fermentation vats, where bacteria break down the cellulose in plants, making it digestible. Kangaroos have adapted to the scarcity of water in the outback. They can go for long periods without drinking, obtaining moisture from the plants they eat. During droughts, they may dig for water in dry creek beds or lick dew from leaves. Their ability to conserve water is crucial for their survival in this arid environment. A kangaroo's day is a cycle of grazing, resting, and socializing. They are most active in the cooler hours of the morning and evening when the sun is less intense. During the heat of the day, they seek shade under trees or shrubs, conserving energy and avoiding dehydration. Hopping is the kangaroo's most iconic mode of locomotion. Their powerful hind legs and long tails work in perfect coordination, propelling them across the outback with surprising speed and agility. A kangaroo can reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour in short bursts, and they can cover long distances in a single bound. Kangaroos are social animals living in groups called mobs. Mobs provide safety in numbers, with more eyes and ears to watch for predators. Within the mob, there is a hierarchy, with dominant males competing for access to females. Female kangaroos have a unique reproductive system. They have a pouch, a muscular fold of skin on their abdomen where they raise their young. After a gestation period of about a month, a tiny underdeveloped joey is born. The joey crawls into its mother's pouch, where it attaches to a teat and continues to develop. Section 5. Kangaroo society living in mobs. Kangaroos are highly social animals living in groups known as mobs. These mobs can range in size from a few individuals to over 100, depending on the availability of food and water. Living in a mob offers several advantages, including increased protection from predators and access to mates. Within a mob, there is a complex social hierarchy with dominant males holding the highest ranks. These dominant males often engage in ritualistic displays of strength and aggression, such as boxing and kicking, to establish and maintain their dominance. These displays are usually more about intimidation than actual fighting. Female kangaroos, on the other hand, are more focused on raising their young. They form strong bonds with their offspring, carrying them in their pouches for several months and continuing to nurse them even after they have left the pouch. The bond between a mother kangaroo and her joey is incredibly strong. Communication within a mob is crucial. Kangaroos communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including grunts, hisses, and coughs. They also use body language, such as tail wagging and ear twitching, to convey messages. Section 6. Friends and foes, kangaroos and their neighbours. In the vast expanse of the Australian outback, kangaroos share their habitat with a diverse array of creatures, some friendly and some not. Among their fellow herbivores, they graze alongside wallabies, wallaroos and emus, often competing for the same limited resources. Birds such as kookaburras, magpies and honey-eaters often perch on the backs of kangaroos, picking off insects and parasites from their fur. This symbiotic relationship benefits both parties, with the birds getting a meal and the kangaroos getting a free cleaning. However, the outback is also home to predators that pose a threat to kangaroos, particularly the young and the weak. Dingoes, Australia's wild dogs, are skilled hunters that often target kangaroos as prey. Wedge-tailed eagles, with their sharp talons and keen eyesight, also pose a danger, especially to young joeys. Humans have also had a significant impact on kangaroo populations. Habitat loss due to agriculture and urbanization has fragmented their populations, while introduced species such as foxes and cats have added to the pressure. Understanding the complex relationships between kangaroos and their neighbors is crucial for their conservation. Section 7. The dingo and the kangaroo, a tale of predator and prey. The relationship between the dingo and the kangaroo is a classic example of predator and prey, a delicate dance of survival that has shaped the evolution of both species. Dingoes, with their pack mentality and cunning hunting strategies, are formidable predators, while kangaroos, with their speed, agility and powerful kicks, are not easy prey. Dingoes typically target the most vulnerable members of a mob, such as young joeys or injured individuals. They use a combination of speed and endurance to chase down their prey, often taking turns to wear down the kangaroo before going in for the kill. Kangaroos, however, have developed their own defenses. Their powerful hind legs can deliver devastating kicks, capable of injuring or even killing a dingo. They also use their speed and agility to evade capture, bounding across the outback in long, graceful leaps. The constant pressure from predators like dingoes has shaped the kangaroo's evolution, favoring individuals with greater speed, agility, and defensive capabilities. This ongoing arms race between predator and prey ensures the survival of the fittest, shaping the biodiversity of the Australian outback. Section 8. Kangaroos in a changing world, threats to their survival. Despite their iconic status and remarkable adaptations, kangaroos face a growing number of threats in a rapidly changing world. Human activities in particular have put increasing pressure on kangaroo populations, pushing some species towards a precarious future. Habitat loss is arguably the most significant threat facing kangaroos today. As Australia's human population grows, so too does the demand for land for agriculture, mining, and urban development. This expansion often comes at the expense of kangaroo habitat, clearing vast swathes of land and fragmenting their populations. Climate change is another pressing concern. Rising temperatures and more frequent droughts are making life in the outback even more challenging for kangaroos. Droughts can lead to food and water shortages, increasing competition and making kangaroos more susceptible to disease and predation. In addition to these threats, kangaroos are also impacted by vehicle collisions, particularly in areas where roads intersect their habitat. Fences erected for agriculture or to control livestock can also impede their movements, restricting their access to food, water, and mates. Section 9. Protecting the outback icon conservation efforts. Recognizing the importance of kangaroos to Australia's biodiversity and cultural heritage, conservationists and government agencies are working tirelessly to protect these iconic creatures and ensure their long-term survival. Efforts are underway to establish and manage protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife sanctuaries, where kangaroos can thrive free from the pressures of habitat loss and human disturbance. These protected areas provide safe havens for kangaroos and other wildlife, allowing them to live and reproduce undisturbed. Community education and outreach programs play a crucial role in raising awareness about the importance of kangaroo conservation. By educating the public about the threats facing kangaroos and the steps they can take to help, these programs foster a sense of stewardship and responsibility. Research is also essential for informing conservation efforts. Scientists are studying kangaroo populations, their movements, their diet, and their response to threats such as habitat loss and climate change. This research provides valuable insights that can guide conservation strategies and ensure their effectiveness. The future of kangaroos depends on a concerted effort from individuals, communities, and governments alike. By working together, we can protect these iconic creatures and ensure that they continue to hop across